Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back doing some Baldur's Gate 3 with our good man Evangelo here. We had just gone and saved a goblin from being shot while in prison, and we're still inside the grove here. So we're going to continue on and see what we can learn about what's happening around here.
Feels like we're all waiting to die. Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Don't get angry. Murder never solved anything.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Well, you know, we all gotta help each other out once in a while.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
What are you, an alchemist?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sip of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
What is this?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right?
My ears. Just difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
She is not to know of our ailment. Only a Gith healer may make us pure.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I've told everybody else, why not tell her?
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
There's something strange about you.
Oh? Whatever do you mean, Petal?
Well, starting first, you call me Petal a lot.
While I've done some mad things, I've never fooled around with the dragon. Well, not yet, anyway. I'm a simple woman, sweetie. Tea and potions are as exciting as it gets for these old bones. But enough nattering. I'll be heading home shortly. Here, let me mark it on your map. Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
Oh, got a nice healing potion there.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Food is food.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Doesn't taste half bad.
I wonder when the goblins will come.
Say that right, you're looking forward to it.
We
I could
got
use the
ourselves a
target
bowl
practice.
of gruel.
Is that everything?
Always use some good food.
Everything?
Handy dandy torch just hanging out.
Seems Mole was as good as her word. She's reported that you've been threatening children.
I did nothing of the sort. Or maybe I did. Oh, and of course it's a D20.
Your lies only inflame the matter further.
Whoops. Asterion, come save me.
I'm just sad. Bored to bring.
We get to do some leveling up here. Could be a thief, a trickster, or an assassin. I think we're gonna stick with the arcane trickster. It's what he was originally, so we'll stick with that. For a couple of our cantrips here. True strike. And we'll do friends, why not? Some spells. We'll do charm and disguise. Can add a wizarding spell of my choice. So we'll do Featherfall. I do like Featherfall. And there's yours truly. Alright, so spells. This is going to be my level 2 spell. I don't need the dark vision because as a drow I already have it. Let's see. Being that I can change these whenever I want, it's really not that big of a deal. Do gust of wind. Detect thoughts. I like that. We'll do detect thoughts. Then careful. Fairy fire we'll continue with. And then everything else will stay the same. I'm gonna upgrade Gale here. He also has unlocked level 2. Just for the sake of good measure, I have used this before. So we're going to get knock. And where? Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, and then our prepared spells. So we're going to get rid of sleep, and then we're going to put knock up there because I do like that one. And then finally, Lae'zel. Battlemaster, an Eldritch Knight, or a Champion. I think we're going to go with the Eldritch Knight. Again, I really like the cantrips. I think it's, beneficial to have. You can always use an extra thing, especially when she is so focused on being a up-close and personal fighter. Having something to give her a little bit of distance really helps out. So we use Ray of Frost and we'll do Fireball. Fireball is always beneficial with spells. Magic Missile is always a good one. And Burning Hands will be fine. Alright, let's see. Our expanded options here. Let's do the Chromatic Orb. That's always a nice strong one to have. And then she has the Psionic Jump. Alright. So, with Asterion, I should be able to... Can you stop yelling? Let's see here. I know that I can unlock these. Maybe I just need to have the thieving tools. These, yeah, thieves tools. That's all my stuff. Okay.
You're gonna be sorry. Every last
All
one
right.
of you.
So let's see, Gale.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Let's have you just hang out for a minute. All right, me.
I don't like the look of that mushroom. I should stay clear.
Well, I didn't know that I was supposed to not go against that. Whoops. Stupid. Alright. So there's that. I know I can get that way. Let's see if I can get my friends in here. Can I attack the door? No, of course not. Alright. Moving on to... Nope, there's one of those stupid plants again. I hate those plants. They explode. See, and there's another one. Go away. Yeah, that's right. Blow up somewhere else. Alright, Gale. Let's get some Featherfall action going on here. If I can find out where I put it. Thought I had that. Was it here? Yes. Alright, Featherfall. Thank you. Alright. Come, friends. Alright, and we're all back together just like it was before. Bring our friends back together. Alright, and while we're sitting here, let's go ahead and get all my stuff put back on me, because rude. So, Asterion, give me all my things. Locket, get my staff. Some of my potions. That one comes to me, that's to me. That's mine. Mine. and you can have the rest. Alright, so let's give this all back to me. Get myself resituated here. Talk about rude. Just took all my stuff. And I did not scare that child. That child had problems. Hey, Susan. Yeah, it's working better this time. Jessie figured it out. So now we got a cord that runs all the way from one end of the house to the other, and surprise, works all better now. So welcome in. Thanks for joining us. That was not what I wanted to do. Yet totally just whoops. But that's okay. So we had just escaped from prison because apparently I scared a child and didn't remember that I scared a child. Whoops.
What's that?
I have committed enough crimes to become a fugitive from the law. They'll do my best to bring me to justice. Alright, so we'll just continue going on. Hey, Lonnie. Alright. Oh, I remember what I'm doing here. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's move with a purpose. Come on, show me something good. No, that was not what I wanted.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill 'em!
Things are not going the way that I had wanted.
Keep them guessing.
We're gonna go ahead and do our ranged attack here. Try and cause a little bit of discomfort to the bad guys. Okay.
Tale for the ages.
Getting out of the mud. And then we're gonna continue on. No, not that. Ray of Frost. Alright. Keep you from moving towards us. Alright, that surface is now ice. Yay. And of course we're getting hit with things. Alright. We're going to turn that off so that this thing over here, the giant bear-looking guardian statue, doesn't shoot at us, because that's the last thing that we need. And then from here, we're going to try and do some bone chillage. Not everything needs a woman's touch, guys. I mean, yes, this specific instance did require a woman's touch because, you know, reasons. But not normally. So don't get used to it. Blow your tongue at me. Jessie. Alright. So now that we got our mud situation going on here, let's continue moving along. Okay, I just need you to move closer. And then we're going to do another ranged attack on this not so wonderful person. And then we will continue this way.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Alright, come on, Gil. We get Really? Impossible. Well, the tadpole brain is obviously causing my accuracy to diminish quite significantly. But I'd also have to say it's probably something to do with the frog that decided it was a wonderful idea to, lay it in my eye. So, reasons. I'm just having shit luck. Come on, guys. Like, for real. Thank you. Jeez. Alright, Lizelle, get out of here.
Make way.
Alright, range attack on this Joker. Do some sort of damage. Of course you don't, because it's too much for you to actually, be productive. Pain in the hindquarters, let me tell you. Solid amounts of jackassery. Alright. Finally, did something good. Alright. Get over here. And then I know that you're up here. Could we just, have some form of accuracy? Just any. I'll take any at this point. You guys are impossible. God.
His breaths are shallow.
Whoops. His breaths are shallow. He needs to have some medicine. So what we're going to do is we are going to throw. Where's my throw button? Throw button. And then we're going to throw a potion of healing on to this Joker.
Better find somewhere to camp soon.
And he heals himself. Alright, what you got?
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
So nobody goes looking for you?
No. I'd still be outside gathering herbs if I didn't run into the goblins. I must tell the others what happened. I step careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Okay. Alright. So let's loot our lovely bodies here. Alright, give me just a second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, we're going to continue to loot all of our friends here because you can never have too much loot. I've said it once, said it twice, said it a billion times. You can never have too much loot until you get encumbered, and in which case you do have too much loot. Alright, now I'm not telling you that there's another one of those little icons, these little totems up here. No, no. Oh, thank goodness. So that little eagle thing that's right up there, that'll shoot fireballs at you and blow you up. It's quite vicious. Alright, so we do need to do some sort of lockpicky. So we're not going to hang out there because obviously there's some sort of perception thing going on. But we're going to take a short rest here. Replenish some of our health. Alright. Last thing I need to do is kill my entire party just hanging out. Alright, this is D15. And then I do get a +2. Show us the contents. Oh, of course not. my luck, it'll blow up. Well, actually, you know what? Can I use my thieves' tools here? I should be able to use my thieves' tools. Why are my thieves' tools not here? I don't understand. That was just atrocious. Hi, puppers. Trying to get into these chests here. I have one more kid. See, sleight of hand. See, he's got a +7. But my thieves' tools aren't showing up. I don't understand. That's whatever. I got a 21 on the D15, so that's good. Alright, what do we got inside here?
Let's get going.
Really? You are not helping.
Before my time.
Keep the blade close.
Okay.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep, and if you see
All right.
this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured.
So we are not going to let that be a thing.
Within the span of days.
So we're gonna go back for a minute here. That was horrible. I just killed my entire party. Well, I thought that the trap was to step on something, not open the chest, and it explodes, killing everyone. And Gale turned into an astral projection thing, saying I needed to save everyone. Oh my god, it was horrible. That was embarrassing. And I had that feeling. I was like, it's going to blow up. Something tells me it's going to blow up. And whether it did or didn't, I don't know. But, that was...
Eager for battle.
Damn! I got to go back and do all this again. Forget which ones I had. The cantrips are here and here. Spell, magic missile here, and then the expanded feather fall. And then she has the psionic jump. Alright. Alright. Go back to me. Let's end up going and getting arrested again. Let's try and not get arrested. Let's just get out of here. Oh, I have to go talk to Auntie Ethel again and get my gruel.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came here.
Yeah, we know. We're gonna... Let's change it up a little bit. I'll conduct it for myself.
The dragon your blood hitched to ride with.
Well, that's just rude.
Oh, you're a saucy little spitfire, aren't you? Good. I like him that way. You've power most can never dream of. I can smell it from here, like iron and fire. Glorious. But something smells off, Petal. Something is wrong, isn't it?
You're gonna be gaming soon? What you gonna be playing, Lonnie?
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, He looks good as new.
She is not to know of the...
Yeah.
What's wrong?
As you
I got a
You...
parasite in my head.
I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do... Oh, whatever do you mean, Peckle?
Fortnite. Never been my my bread and butter. I couldn't quite understand it.
While I've done some mad things, I've never fooled around with the dragon. Well, not yet, anyway. I'm a simple woman, but enough nattering. I'll be careful on the road.
All right. I didn't get my potion out of that one, but that's okay. It's because I kind of skipped through it. Let's do our level ups here while we can. Knowing my luck, I'm not going to remember everything that I just did, but that's okay. When all else fails, run away. Talking about this or in Fortnite? Because it sounds like that I should have followed that advice for when I was trying to open up that thing. You know, women's intuition and all, according to Jessie. Jessie over there. I'd never do that. Ah. Gotcha. Alright, we got Asterian stuff here. The Dancing Lights cantrip and the Ray of Frost. Charm and Disguise. I do like Modern Warfare, Jesse. I remember when we would play all together. It was like years ago, though. Alright, for all you console folks out there, is it Xbox or PS5, PS4, insert, style?
Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far
Jesse's
gone,
Xbox, well, Switch and Xbox. I love my PlayStation or PC, but console-wise, I'm going to say PlayStation. I've had both. I'm not opposed to either. This is true. Jessie says she's had both, but she's more preferable to the Xbox. She thinks it's more fun.
You saw what they were
she does have a cool
to the
name.
Child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things.
On the PS5 and the Switch, Lonnie. Alright. You ever played Animal Crossing? How long you been playing Animal Crossing, Jesse? 4 or 5 years? Jeez. Oh wait, it's Kaga's influence without her twisting things. Why don't you get rid of her?
Low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it.
Well, I'm thinking about it.
Would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that.
Susie, you need to get,
let you pass once.
up on the train here. We need to get you gaming some. All that free time out there.
To get these people to Baldur's Gate? Everything. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this.
Really?
But if not,
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't really get into it like a whole lot. Like I enjoyed it, but it was just so repetitive. I do like the little like
Where are we enlisting?
Well, it's changed so much. I will agree, but it's just
Go with the watch. You're too honest.
yeah. Jesse's got like a 12 room mansion with a pool and a hot tub and a theme park and something. Who knows? I lost track of all the stuff she has anymore. She really likes it. I remember here, fun story. She got a new Switch, and we thought that. So she had the original, and it went to move all her stuff over. But what we didn't know is that we had to move a specific program onto the Switch to move her island. So when we moved her stuff over, the island didn't go, and she had spent, what was it, 3 years on it at this point? Spent 3 years working on this island, and it was all gone. And she was so emotional, upset, freaking out. What am I going to do? It's gone. My life is over.
Seems mold
And
is her word. She's reported that you've been threatening children.
again, I haven't spoken to any children. Leave me alone. Yeah! Critical success,
Words may be
finally.
false, but they ring truer than moles' tails. You're off the hook.
Huh? Oh, I forget what I was saying at this point. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. So, when she lost her island, you know, she was all upset, and she gives, you know, red and blue hell for, you know, all being obsessed with games and being all upset when things. But, oh, man, when she lost it, she was screaming and freaking out, and I had to go and deep dive into the darkest pits of the internet to figure out what step I had missed. And I found it, and we were able to recover her island, and she was so ecstatic. It was amazing. But yeah, that was something else. I was worried. I was so heartbroken for her. Woo! Alright, the enemy's surprised. Well, that's wonderful. What do you mean,
With finesse.
What are you doing, you flippin' weirdo? Whatever. That made absolutely no sense to me. Alright, come on, Gale. Let's get you up here. Ray of Frost. Let's try and slow this dude down. He's an assassin. He's got some pep in his step, and I'm not a fan of that. Huh? No need to be bossy, Jesse.
Taking position.
You're my manager. No, I know you're right. I feel like I'm yelling. I'm confident that I'm not. I'm sure you guys can hear, but it'd be a lot easier if you probably heard me speak up. But I feel like I'm yelling at you guys. I don't know. Probably just being a boob. Listen, I don't want to get in between you and your issues. I would love it if you could. I know how. Well, we'll have to test it. Yeah.
Oh, I have a purple controller.
Yeah. So Jessie has a controller for the PlayStation. She's not super great at it, as you said, or as we said before. She plays a lot of Xbox. Well, not anymore, but she plays more Switch than anything else. But maybe what we can do, I'll have to test this out. another time. But maybe we can get her controller connected, and then this way, when I go live, she can chat at the same time as I do. It won't be like her playing right away, but maybe she'll be able to interact. Yeah, she doesn't call them headsets; they're shit talkers. And of course, dude's gonna do what? I'm too PG. Well, I'm trying to, appeal to an audience that is more vast. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I would really like a cookie. I like cookies.
What now?
Well, yeah. I think you would just kind of find it to be difficult. Not that you couldn't, I just... Well, that's on a different... Yeah. So, we have our game, where Jessie and I are playing together, and she created her own character. But because she, can't always play, I created a separate one so that I could be here and play along with you guys. And she's like, well, I could play with you, but I don't have, my character. And I'm like, being that she doesn't have her left arm, not like functionality-wise.
Time to strike.
You just got your arm amputated. It's fine. You don't need it. No laughing. Sorry, I thought that was funny. All right, let's get our salute. What's this person want?
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
No, you can't put your... Apple doesn't connect to Sony. I mean, if it would, it'd be Bluetooth, but it'd be... We'd just have to figure out a better way. I mean... I don't know. Yeah, we'll run a test, and then if it works, because you might even just be able to hold your controller. That I don't know. This is D5. Oh, that's a nice roll. I don't know. I doubt it. I'd have to look into it.
That bloody Irenes. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Cool. I got a soul coin. I don't know what it does, but thanks. Is there something down here? No idea where I'm going, but...
That might be worth a look. I need a shovel to dig this up.
Oh, of course I need a shovel.
Done. I can't wait to sleep.
Calm down. You don't need to sleep. Sleep is for the weak. Oh, I know it's down there. I don't need to go down there yet. I will momentarily. The druids are down there. Or wait. Did I already go down there? See, now I forget. On the other druid house. And yeah, okay. Yeah, I did that. So I could kill Kaga. Alright, companions, all that. Okay, yeah, I did. Alright. So... let's see here. Where do we want to go? So I want to leave the grove because there's nothing left for me to do in the grove right now. I want to go over here and explore the ruins. So let's do that. So we're gonna go and fast travel to the roadside cliffs. All right, and then we're gonna continue this direction and then go up yonder. Because I don't want to go in the one way. I want to try and go in the back way. There's a little glitch there, but that's alright. Alright, now did I scare these guys out here? I think I did. So now back at the chapel entrance. Alright, so I didn't want to go down here before because I didn't have Featherfall just yet. And if I jump down there, then I lose out on that stuff. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have a short rest. That way we get that health back. And then we are going to Gale, I think. No, it was Asterion. Asterion had Featherfall. So, Asterion, where are you at, buddy? Or maybe it was Gale. I don't remember. Oh, heavens to Pete. Spellbook. Prepare my spells. Did I not get it yet? I thought I did.
No time to rest.
Indolence breeds madness.
Oh, it was Lae'zel, which I didn't think it was, but alright, that's fine. Alright, let's do Featherfall. And then come on. Oh, geez, camera, come on. Don't be a pain. Into the hole. Alright. Oh, hey guys. Surprise. I don't think this is really like that kind of a present, but I kind of just scared a whole army full of people, and I don't really think that they're going to be that happy to see me, but, you know, life goals and whatnot. So let's do lightning chromatic orb because reasons. Bzzzt. Really? Totally not cool. They threw a bottle of flaming nonsense at me. Bunch of jerks. The anger flows strong in this one. You know, the thought is tempting. Yeah, that's right. Go blow something up over there. You jag off.
Never a dull moment.
And then me, of course, on fire right now because stupid people. Oh, I'm so frustrated. I am butthurt. It's very irritating. totally did not deserve that. Like, I'm a victim. Alright, we got the save for the ensnare. Yeah, that's right. Come run in here. It's only fire. Stupid.
I will not know failure.
Action surge. Yeah. That's what you get, you chucklehead. Alright, continuing with Asterion. I know that he can sneak attack and get a lot more, but I'm just not in a position to really do much sneaky sneak. Which, you know, sucks, but...
This way.
Alright, he's no longer in the flame, so he'll lose that burning effect here next turn. Gale is just constantly getting shot. Alright. My accuracy is just atrocious.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. What path lies before me?
Alright. Just not having a wonderful time. Somewhere I'm getting my butt kicked. This seems normal. Thank you for killing that person. They were an extreme pain in my hind end.
I cannot die.
Yeah, I would really like it if you didn't die either. That would make my life exponentially simpler.
I will not know failure.
Get back in the fight.
Alright. Heal yourself. Yeah, go get irritated with Lae'zel.
Onward.
Alright, finally that did
Sometimes
something.
the only way out is through. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Alright, well, this fight is definitely not going in my favor. But that's okay. 'Cause everything happens for a reason. Asterion, get in here. Can you? I have no idea what you're doing. What are you doing?
Step quick.
Alright. You're not going to win an athletics check against Lae'zel. Alright. Let's do the firebolt.
feet.
I'm somehow still kicking. Alright, let's come out here. Really? Cool. So Jesse just found out that we do have the ability to stream the Switch to YouTube, which is very cool. Did not know that that was a thing. So we're definitely going to have to check that out. Alright, since we're all kind of hurting, we're going to take another short rest there. Alright, get some items here. Now, I do know that there is another guy over here. What's wrong with your TV, Susan? If you got a Roku stick, you can just plug it into or you can connect it to the Roku stick. Oh my God. I can't say stick. Wow. I need something.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Yes. I cannot speak English. It's half white. I'm dying. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, we're gonna get a whole bunch of our supplies here. Because all these supplies work well for when your characters are low on health. You can go to camp and sleep, and the supplies can be used to restore your health. You can also get different achievements from what I've read. You can do things like if you use all alcoholic drinks as your camp supplies to restore your party, there's like an achievement for that where it's like you're, getting drunk or something. I don't entirely know, but maybe we'll find that out together. Craps of water. Wow, that's crazy, Susan. Sorry to hear that. I remember, this actually reminds me, Graham, the other day, her entire TV shifted to the left, like the entire screen on it, and she reached out to me and she's like, "Hey, John, do you know how to fix this?" And I'm sitting there, I'm trying to look it up, and it's talking about like pixel transition and things like that. And then about an hour and a half later or so, she sends me another message, and she's like, "Oh, hey, you don't need to worry about it. My cat stepped on my remote and moved the screen to be enlarged," and I started dying. Leave it to the cat. Alright, what do we got down here? Bunch of books. Alright, can never have too many books. Can learn a lot. Padded chair. Give me a throne, why don't you? Put some light on in here. Yeah, Susan, that... Well, the cat's name, it's Wheezy. And it's an older cat. Is it a calico? It's a calico cat, and it's got like 3 teeth, and it's. I mean, make no mistake, she's a sweetheart, but she does some of the weirdest things. Like you don't expect her to do. Like she gets very moody when she doesn't show up. It could be, Susie, it could be like one of the internal components that went bad. I know that we had a TV when we were down in North Carolina that had that problem. We ended up just getting rid of it because it would have cost them more than it was worth. It was one of my old TVs. Going and collecting all our books here. I don't typically go and read these. I do like to get them just because you can always sell them and make some good books or some good bucks. Money is always nice to have. Curse of the Vampire. If you can't figure out what that one is, you might want to read The Curse of the Vampire. There's the plaque here.
Recognize the language on the plaque.
A lot of the stuff in the plaques inside this crypt, from my memory, you're actually not going to be able to read. We have a chest here with some gold. Can always use more gold. Anything in the back over here?
That's curious.
We got a lever, a looter's trunk, some candelabras.
What did that do?
Sounded like somebody got dropped off at the clink. And all that stuff's gone. Alright. Alright, door's open now. Alright, we got anything over here? I think it's just a bunch of candles. Trying to develop a seance or something. Open this door here. Okay, I remember reading about this. Alright, so the dank crypt, it's nice. There's a bunch of traps that are here, so if you're not careful, it will come back to haunt you. Silver necklace. I need to try and remember which direction I need to go here. Collect all the loot you can. Okay. I want to
Keep your distance, darling.
go here and then split you from the party. Okay.
Oh dear.
Alright, so this is what I was talking about when I see traps. I expect to see them like in the floor. So I know not to step there.
Oh dear.
Alright, so there's another one, and then there's this. So the plaque I can't read. Huh? No, so from my reading, it tells me that it's when you open it. So I have to be very mindful of where. Yes, but what demure? Demure is a thing.
Be careful. There are traps about.
All right, lots of traps all over the place. I don't try and disarm any of these because it's just a waste of disarm kits, and being honest, I don't have any right now. So
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
soul coins,
I prefer gold. I'll take it.
the ruby ring. Try to avoid stepping on things that make bad things happen. Okay. Alright, we got the trap disarm kit. Okay, so this is going to be good. So now I'm going to try and not get blown up here. Alright, so now I can disarm this sarcophagus. And I'm going to use Asterion because he has the best chance. He's got the +7. And it's a D10 for him. So we just barely made it. Need a hand? Okay. I'm a strong, independent woman. Alright, and then we get the Watcher's Guide and the engraved key, which is going to be nice. Alright, and then just to bring good measure in here, we're going to regroup Asterion back up with us, and then we're going to make our way across here without hopefully blowing each other up.
Be wary.
Like the wind bullseye. Really?
Someone there?
No? Really?
No one back
Okay,
home
I just
would
got a
ever
key.
believe this.
Maybe it's to a different door. Is it to this door, maybe? It is to this door. Alright. Okay, I remember this. Alright, so in an effort to make life a little bit easier, so I'm not telling you that this is all going to come back to benefit us here in a second. All these undead zombie-like folks are going to attack us here in a second. So if I go and I loot them all, then all of the things that they're going to be able to attack us with is going to be like magic or unarmed attacks, which are significantly less strong than the other one. So like this guy has a heavy key and a dagger. So the heavy key will obviously go somewhere, but we haven't quite got there yet. Scroll of protections, those are always beneficial to have.
Scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
Let's see, we got the plaque up here. Is there anything up here? No. Alright, let's go to this side. Give us the once over, make sure there's nothing over here. I think it's just a base, yeah. Alright, now I'm going to... Missed one. Alright. So when I open this door, like when I push this button, it's gonna wake up all those undead folks. So here we go. Alright, so as I said, all the zombies came to life. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come up, because Asterion can do both. So he's going to come up here first, and we're going to try and just whittle our way through the bad guys here. Do not group your people together when you're doing this as much as you can. Try to avoid it. Reason being... there's one of these, so it's this one, if I remember. That's going to be the one that's going to physically attack you. The rest of these are going to use magic attacks against you. So they're going to silence your characters within like a cone. So you're going to make sure you try and spread them out so you can still use as much of your attacks as you can. So I'm going to use Dash with Lae'zel to bring her into the fight.
On the move.
That way she still keeps all her perks. So yeah, as you saw there with the unarmed strike, it's significantly weaker than using a weapon. So we have all of our magic here. So to keep the mages from running around, we use Ray of Frost, which reduces their distance that they can move.
At the ready.
And then I will also use Bone Chill on this guy, which reduces their effectiveness. And actually gives them as a disadvantage when trying to do physical attacks. Alright, so as you guys saw there, they're doing that Ray of Frost because it reduces my ability to go around. And then you see this circle. That is the cone that I was mentioning. Now, silencing is a concentration skill. Now, you can see at the bottom of the screen there, or the bottom of the notification, it shows that they're concentrating on the silence. So if I break their concentration, the silence goes away. So the concentration is gone, which means the silence is now gone.
I am fury. I am death.
Lizelle doing her thing. Now we have another silence. Now it's not attached to the person. It's attached to a area on the map. So if you walk out, the silence goes away, and you can continue.
Well, so much for peace. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Now, there is, if I would have brought Shadowheart with us, there is a skill that she has where she can turn undead characters to be on their side. I have never had a effective use of that spell, but would be interesting to try. All right. So as you can see there, they had the saving throw, which saved their concentration.
I will ascend.
Lizelle continuing her attacks.
Outflank, outsmart.
You're out of my range, that's fine, so we'll just do that.
I won't give in.
And then with
Another
regards
step
to
forward.
me, we will do the Bone Chill. Is it because I'm out of that immediate area? I think it is. Yeah, it was a little bit, but that's okay. Back to the silence. Yay for me.
Time to move.
Just live in a state of silence. I'm just gonna be Buddha. Paths interrupted, that's fine. That's okay. I don't mind.
The lance board is set. Pawn to cleric 4.
Alright, and then we went and successfully did that fight.
Curious.
So now that we finished that, we're going to go back over to where we were before, where we opened up that door. And then inside here,
One sarcophagus.
there's the sarcophagus. Now, inside this sarcophagus is pretty cool. So, I'll go ahead and run that through here. I want to be able to fly.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Alright, so this is Withers. He is like this undead zombie thing. Any of the D&D lore, it'll, well, more of the like Baldur's Gate lore. It'll tell you, you know, Withers has a lot of different skills and things like that. I'm not going to get too super into it, but Withers is really awesome. He will meet you back at your camp, and you'll allow, if you pay him 100 gold, you can respec any character, so you can change them. If you don't want them to be a sorcerer, they can go be a bard or a fighter or something else like that, and it's really, 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 really cool. So he's asking, what's the worth of a single mortal's life? And being that we're a lawful good person, so we're trying to do everything the right way, we're going to kind of be inquisitive about it, try and figure out the reasoning.
Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yes. Along with your Old English.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Alright. So, no life is more important than any other. We're all equal. That depends on a person's deeds. Life's only value is currency. It doesn't matter to me otherwise. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. So being that, again, we're a lawful good, we're trying to help everybody, I do think that this is going to be our best bet. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for.
And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win. Very well. I am satisfied.
Welcome in, everybody.
We have met, and I know thy face.
We had just woken Withers from the sarcophagus.
At the proper time and place. Farewell.
All right, now he's going to go and leave, and he's going to tend to the crypt here. We can talk to him again, but he's just going to say he's doing stuff here. But we're done inside the crypt here, so we're going to go ahead and start working our way back out of the crypt. Now, if memory serves, the door that's on the other side of the death trap room here, remember all the traps that are in this room. We're going to try not to step on any of them. And then the lock will open. Now this will take us to where we were at the very beginning of Act 1, onto the beach where we crashed. So just for the sake of argument here, we're going to go ahead and save. Alright, we're going to go ahead and keep on going here. Get a couple more places that we want to try and work our way up to. So normally I go that way like we did earlier in the game, and that takes us up to like the grove. It was to the right. I showed it on the screen. So we're gonna continue to go straight this time and work our way around here. Is there anything in the pod? Can we get in the pod? No. Alright, more nautiloid parts. Alright, let's walk up this way here. Now there is a little bit of the flameage. Let's see if we can not get too much damage from that. I should have just jumped like everybody else did. Stupid me.
You know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay.
That's the grove. We were there. We're gonna go this way now. Alright, now we're up in the forest. Let's go this way. We got some people up here.
Something's wrong.
Not like that. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
What happened to your
I'm a
friend?
real bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Let's hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Alright, so dude is dead. We're looking for the druid.
I don't know any druids.
Well, that was short and sweet. Don't know anybody. Why are you out here?
We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
He does look like the Green Goblin. Not me, the other guy. These fugitives, tell me more.
What they look like, but anyone who survived.
Yeah, that looks like the Green Goblin.
That's
From Spider-Man.
started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What?
What's a true soul?
Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
That fellow had a tadpole in his head, and they consider him blessed? Chosen? What madness is this?
A crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Quite. You need to find the beast and avenge your brother.
What? It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that gob.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Welcome to Tadpole's influence.
Things abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. For parasites.
Well, that's one way to remove a tadpole from someone's brain.
Requiring such extreme motivation, of course.
All right. Now, I don't know what an owl bear is, but sounds cool. So we're going to go check that out. What is over here? Anything cool? Mug, coffin, some spoons. Odd things to have near a coffin.
Intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit
All
more?
right.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Let's listen to what these jokers have to say.
This is it. I guess we go inside? That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't sound too sure. I guess we go in here.
The beast's ahead. We need to get closer.
This is your fight, not mine. Why? You go.
It's just ahead. It's huge.
I am talking to myself. I'm batshit crazy.
I'm not sure I can do this.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
I need to rest. All right, so I get a +3 from charisma here. I can intimidate the guy with my charisma, or I can get it from 1 from intelligence. So he has plans for you, child. They only begin here. It's a D5 with a +3 with an 11.
You're right. We can handle this. And we'll do it for Edwin.
All right, give me just a second, guys. All right, I apologize, guys. You'd make a great bingo caller. You know, I believe that. I do like bingo. Bingo's fun. All right. Let's see if we can get this owl bear situation on the move here. All right, so burning surface or electrified. No, let's stick to the basics. Okay. Astarion doing his thing. Okay.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Then we got Gale. Gonna throw that magic missile out that way. I'm sure it'll be good for us. And then let's get Lae'zel up into the fight.
On the move.
Oh, there's a little baby owlbear.
On the way.
May the dice roll in my favor. Indeed.
Swift and lethal.
Get Lae'zel up and in here.
Taking position.
Another fight.
I don't know how you could miss something that big, but whatever.
Don't waste a step.
Alright. Do another firebolt. And then we'll end our turn.
Let's go. Allow me to demonstrate.
Victory awaits.
That's what I'm saying. I love bingo. I mean, it's got to be classic bingo with the daubers, not that like digital bingo nonsense.
No choice but to keep going.
I remember going with my gram to the bingo halls or to the fire departments. Yeah. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it. You did the machine in Arizona?
In 10 days.
Yeah. So Jesse, I guess saw you guys doing that one. You and Aries and Nate, Irene. Oh, that was oh, Renee's birthday.
I speak, they burn.
No. I could understand that.
Victory awaits.
Good looks from you
All
to his
right.
dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
We will let the creature live.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
Oh, well, that's gross.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
That's weird. Cannibalism.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Got a pork loin, that's cool. Skeleton, got a bone. Alright.
We lost Andric, sir. He's with Edwin now, right? He's with the Absolute.
That's right. He is safe now. Be blessed.
Thank you. What would you have of me now, sir? Edwin told us there was a camp of faithful goblins nearby. It'll do me good to be among allies. Go safely, true soul.
Be gone, child. Used to be bingo on Hickam, Schofield, and Wheeler. It was for entertainment. How they got around. Yeah. Yes, because you put money in, and there's prize money that's given out, so it's considered gambling. Yeah. Yeah, it's different. Alright, so I'm encumbered now because I have all of this nonsense. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and multi-select, and we are going to clear out a bunch of this stuff until we get back to camp. Oop, not that. And when we get back to camp, we will adjust accordingly to see if there's anything that we want to do differently. Things that we want to bring along with us, etc., etc. Because there's a lot of this stuff that like I can't use right now, and it's not doing me any good. So I can just go, because if you look up at the top, you'll see that my numbers for encumberment are pretty close. So we select all that, and then we send it to the camp. And then it brings our encumberment away, and I can move again. Because there is a bunch of things that we are going to do.
Eggs already hatched. No point in taking these.
Look there, a shrine.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Alright, so we got a scroll here, some incense, the chest, the war between Selûne and Shar. We'll pick that up. Some potions. The chalice. Alright, and then for the sake of safety, alright, do you have the ability to open this? No. Alright.
I need a different approach, clearly.
That did not go as expected, but that's okay because that's why we have potions. Alright. Back to me, and then we are going to work our way out of this pit of doom. Alright, I don't entirely know where we are, but it says we will go this way, so that's what we'll do. Lizelle, are you coming? What's going on? Yeah. Slower than Graham when she goes to the grocery store.
What is it like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
I'll go shopping with her.
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral. I will only be welcomed once I obtain a mind flayer's head.
So now we're out of the cave there. We took care of that owl bear problem. What's... See a wall over here like there's a village or something.
Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
Yes.
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane,
Yes.
everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.
So there's a game that we could play together, Jesse and I. It's called It Takes Two. It has a lot of like components where you have to work together. So I think that will be something that we try and do. What do you think, babe?
I am in.
Yeah. Once Jesse gets better, I think it's what we'll try and do.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
That's right, you can. What happened
I
here?
told you to go.
Oh, calm down there, Skippy. Charisma and persuasion. So I do get the +5 here, but it's a D15, which sucks. But got lucky there. Got the itches. It's healing.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words.
There you go, Susie. I'll let you adopt this dog.
My friend is injured.
You've got one. You can have some more.
Rest.
I don't think he's going to wake up.
And then we'll return home.
What's your
He
name?
calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
What happened to your friend?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs.
You named him
And the
Snowball.
smell, it was strange, rotten.
You got 3, no more.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
You can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
All right. Helped out our little canine companion there. Putting some good into the world. And then we got some water.
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps orations.
Your first dog was named Snowball. Got him in Japan, a Maltese poodle. That's awesome. I've only had a lab and a boxer mix, a husky, and a chihuahua mix. He was like 80% chihuahua, so. So Jesse's had a husky and a black lab. And then the rest were cats.
As is your battle stance itself.
Then a tarantula and a snake. And anything else? A bearded dragon.
I'll pass.
Well,
thank you. I prefer abjuration over acrobatics.
yeah. You hold him in your hand. I mean, it's not like an iguana, but yeah. Iguanas are cool though. I do like iguanas. Alright, so I don't know where exactly I'm at. I need to go back. I can either go across. No, because that's supposed to be back in the grove. That doesn't do anything for me. Alright, let's go down south and try and come around this way and see where that takes us. Alright, so right now I'm facing south, so let's continue to
But you're so efficient.
go that way.
Why not have a little fun?
fun.
Yeah, there's something like you gotta have a calling to them. That they're gonna connect to you. You're gonna connect to them. That's what makes
What
it
a waste.
special. You know, you can't. Get a Great Dane. I always wanted a Greyhound. I thought they'd be cool.
I wish we could at least have given them a proper burial.
Jessie wants a German Shepherd. It's her dream dog.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
Like a pure German Shepherd. I thought you were busy leading your crew.
Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons.
What was the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Let's say I would want that gold. Where would I find it?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish
Mine are all adopted except the two that my dog
like
boinked my friend's dog.
Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract.
I got my Chihuahua when I was out in the islands. Mm-hmm. I hear the druid's leader went with you.
As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't.
Hand over the contract. Maybe I'll get the relic and save the druid.
I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
You guys gone? Alright. What kind of stuff are we dealing with here? Alright. Scrolls, thieves' tools, bunches of extra stuff. More loot than I can dip my hands into. Cool. And we already did all this. Alright.
Goblins. I can smell trouble ahead.
Of course, loveliness. Alright, so before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and head to camp because I'm going to heal up my people, get all my spell slots and everything back. Alright. Not super in the mood to really talk to anybody right now, but what we will do is go over here to our traveler's chest. Our traveler's chest is obviously where we're going to have all of our stuff. So we're going to take everything. Obviously, I'm super encumbered right now. But the benefit of doing it like this, sadly, is I can go and do multi-select here and here. And then send this to Asterion. I want to check this for me. So, not proficient with medium armor. So I know that that's going to most likely be somebody else, obviously. So my sorcerer's robe is an armor class 10. So all of that. The leather armor is light. So that's obviously not going to be beneficial to me. So I can get the Dancing Lights evocation just by wearing this, which would make it a cantrip, so I wouldn't have to use a spell slot for it. The Goblin Drawing. Alright. So next what we'll do is go down to Gale. And again, since I have everything already, I can just go down here, check the staves, things that he would already be proficient with, which isn't much. And then I want to check the armor. So, not proficient with medium armor. He does have an AC 10 with his simple robe. He can put on the leather armor. So we'll do that. Give him a little bit of extra armor. He is not wearing any gloves that I can see. So we will give him some gloves. Because some gloves are better than none. Give him a locket. Just for good measure. He is not proficient with the loot. I'm also not going to give him a ranged weapon because it's not going to be beneficial for him. He does not use anything ranged. Okay. Down to Lae'zel. Now, Lae'zel can use all of the stronger weapons. However, we learned from one of our viewers in our last video that this Everburn Blade is actually one of the better weapons because it is a 2d6 plus 3 on slashing and then the 1d4 for fire. So that's beneficial. Gives us the 2 stats. And then her ranged weapon is a 2-7. The Goblin Bow is also a 2-7. And the short bow is a 2-7. So there's not really much change that we're going to gain from there. Let's see, does she... So the chainmail is an AC 16. So we will give her that. Get a little bit extra armor. Give her a necklace for good measure. She is wearing boots, so we don't have to worry about that. Give her a light source for good measure.
Watch your back.
Alright, Asterion. Asterion has all sorts of shenanigans here. So, what we're going to do just to kind of make things a little bit easier is we're going to, take everything that he isn't immediately going to benefit from and give it to me. Because then I'll just send everything back to camp. Well, I guess I can't. Well, that didn't go how I planned, but that's okay. Oh, it's because I'm over encumbered. Duh. Alright, never mind. So that's a 14, but it's heavy, and I can't use that. That is underwear. He can dual wield, I think. Can he dual wield? He can dual wield. Okay. So there's that. And then we have the short bow, which is 4-9, and then 4-11 on the light crossbow. Can he dual crossbow? No, not yet. Alright, so we will do that. And then also give him a hat, because it's a save on dexterity throws. A ring for good measure. Alright, Shadowheart. Alright, Shadowheart. Can you do heavy armor? No. And then you have a melee and no range. So you can use the crossbow. And then 0-7 or 4-7. But this also gives us 1 bludgeoning even if you miss. But we're not more proficient. Let's see. We do have the daggers. Not proficient with the scimitars. They're great clubs. A hand axe. She does do well with rapiers, so we'll start there. Four to 9 on a short sword. Okay, we'll do that. 4 to 9 on the short sword. If you're going to compare the correct stuff. I'm not looking at any of that. Alright. You're just being stubborn at this point. Alright.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I need to clean up my inventory again because that is not helping anyone. Clean all this back up. All my books. Keep the handbill. Shanties for the bitch queen. Alright. Clamshells, cups, dark mines, caustic bulbs. Heavy stones because that's what we need. Alright, now that we have all that, we're going to send that back to camp because that's not helping anybody. Alright. Alright. Send it to Gale. Send it to Gale because I already know it. Send it to Gale because I don't need it. Scroll of sleep. Send it to Gale because if I can't use it, then he might. Alright. What do I do with
Parasite is
these?
stubborn. It refuses both to leave or
Oh,
to
okay.
allow itself to be used.
So I
as
can't
it desires.
consume this. So we will send it back to camp for now. Send it back to camp. Because it is doing me no good. Alright. Now, can you use medium armor? No, of course not. Alright, so we'll send this to camp.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Salutations.
Alright, Gale. So I have 350 gold total. So this is what? Burning Hands. Detect thoughts until long rest. That would be good. Alright, can we learn this? That's 100 gold. Ugh. Alright. Alright. Send that to camp. Send that to camp. Alright. I'm sorry guys, I'm getting there. I'm just trying to get this all situated. Send that to camp. So now I'm gonna get my party set up. So I don't want
In it.
Lae'zel just yet. She can stay here. Well, no. Alright. Gale, where are you? That's Will. Gale. Alright, I want you to stay
I've known a
here.
few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the
Yeah,
devils on their
whatever.
shoulders. Comes with the territory. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Alright. So that's where we need for that. And then I want to bring Will.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. That's the spirit.
A hero at heart.
Let's do his level ups while we're here. And then we'll take Hex. I get 2 of these. Alright, so these are invocations. So I can cast Speak with Animals at will without expending a slot. Yes. And then I don't need to worry about seeing because my character is a drow. And then I could disguise myself. Alright. What do you guys think? Should I do the Beguiling Influence, which gives me the ability to gain proficiency with Deception and Persuasion? So, like, when I try to talk to people, it gives me a bonus to my rolls. Or should I do the Mask of Many Faces, which allows me to disguise myself at will without using a spell? So I could use this as often as I want to make me look like somebody else, or I could just get a bonus to Deception and Persuasion. What do you guys think? Alright, if you guys think I should do the Beguiling Influence, drop a number 1 down in the comment section. If you guys think that we should do Mask of Many Faces, hit the number 2. Go ahead and drop that down below, please. I'm trying to get some interaction from you guys to try and help do this together. I'm kind of torn, so you got your dog some socks. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Susan. I hope she's gonna be doing okay. We had Jessie said, look at stairs, but I was thinking the hopping. But we had the ramp. It was like a ramp to get, on the couch or the beds or everywhere. I think that would be really beneficial. I mean, I had a tiny dog, so he was able to get up and get everywhere. It was really nice. Susan says number 1, Beguiling Influence. All right, we'll go with it. So that gives us the proficiency to deception and persuasion. So instead of looking like something else, we're going to be able to talk our way out of things a little bit better. Yeah, I saw that. Ask for people to interact with me, and everyone runs away. Alright. So, level 3, we get another spell. I tried to teach them stairs, they never learned. Stairs aren't easy. I mean, Blue even struggles with stairs sometimes. Alright, Pact of the Chain, Pact of the Blade, Pact of the Tome. Alright, so I can gain the service of a familiar. Can be an animal, an imp, or a closet. The blade, I can summon a pack, a weapon. I can also use spellcasting abilities instead of strength or dexterity. No, I don't want that. And then I could get a grimoire called the Book of Shadows. Allows me to cast Guidance, Vicious, Mockery, and Thornwhip. You think I should do Pact of Tome? Alright. Alright, I gotta go over here and see Withers. Like, as I said before, Withers now is gonna stay at the camp.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. There are many answers to that question. None are important. Correct.
Nah, you won't be the only person to blame. I'm the one that picked it.
No.
Why do you keep hurting yourself?
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. A matter of coin.
Alright, so Withers has the ability to bring back a character from the dead, or if you want to change the class of your character, as I mentioned before. We're not going to do any of that right now because I'm satisfied with where we're at, so we're just going to go ahead and leave. Yeah, calm down. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and end our day here. This is going to bring all of our camp supplies back. Alright, so you have to use 40 camp supplies, or you can just do a partial. I typically just do an auto. It won't take it out of your supply pack, but all the food that you have can go bad. So you want to use as much as you can to get back your health. The higher the camp supplies you use, the more health you get back. You cannot exceed 40 and get like extra health. That's not how it works. But so we're going to do a full rest.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Oh, hello.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you.
Hey, Jesse.
I just needed, well, blood.
He's a vampire.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear. Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Well, that was awkward. They were talking. All right, now we've woken up from our night.
How do you feel? Be grateful I'm not a true vampire, then. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire among us? So be it. But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
Fine. As long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty, to work together as a team.
I'd just better not wake with any holes in my neck.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Hey, Scratch is here. Or as Jessie calls him, Snowball. Alright, make sure there's nothing else for me to do down here. Alright. Go ahead and drop our save in here.
Make haste. I would have.
Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. We have been, live for a decent amount of time, and I know that, we all have lives and things we want to do, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. If you like this video, go ahead and make sure you hit that like button, share, and send it to all your friends and whatnot, and we can, continue to grow this and do this stuff together. And if I don't see you until the next video, stay safe out there, guys. Hope you all have a good night. And as Jessie says, stay blessed. And if Miss Susan, if you're still here, have a good night. Bye.